All right, I'm here at the Ardex Training Academy. Ben from Hamilton Tile. We're gonna do some learning today so we can better serve our customers. I'll be giving you updates as we go through. Here I am with Steven. You're the technical field rep?
Correct.
Okay. You'll be teaching the Ardex Academy?
I will.
Okay, so what kind of stuff are we gonna be going over today?
Substrate prep, waterproofing, uncoupling membranes, thin sets, and grouts.
Awesome. So how many people usually come to these Ardex classes, and how often do you have these Ardex classes?
We have them here pretty much quarterly. We can do more if need be. And as far as how many people go, we range between 15 and 30.
Yeah. What does Ardex do these classes for, would you say?
Mainly education and proper installation methods.
Yeah.
You know, we are a very conservative company, so we have built in to where, you know, if guys do skip a step, if guys do cut corners, you know, 9 times out of 10 it's still going to be bulletproof. You know, our thin sets are made to be stronger than most competitions. Our waterproofers are easy to apply. You know, one of the biggest things about Ardex is ease of application. You know, the reason why we do these is just to make sure that people understand how the installations go. Yeah. You know, step by step, proper substrates to go over, what's okay to go over, what's not okay to go over. You know, and just the proper methods of waterproofing, showers, and so on and so forth.
Awesome. How long have you been with Ardex?
3 years.
3 years, wow. Okay, excellent. What's your favorite Ardex product? No pressure, no pressure.
The WA epoxy.
WA epoxy. So it's obviously pretty important for Ardex that the installers know how to install their products.
Correct.
Because it doesn't do anybody good to have installers putting in the products incorrectly.
Right. I always make the joke in my classes about, you know, competition being a guy that goes to Home Depot with a bucket and a trowel.
Yeah.
And he has a truck. You know, those are not quality installers.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I used to run companies, I would have a guy that worked for me for 6 months and then he would become my competition.
Yeah.
And I think everybody here would vouch for that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not worthwhile for someone to not do their homework and do an installation properly.
Yeah. And how long have you been in? You said you owned a company. How long, or you worked for a company?
I've been in the industry for 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, I started right at 2000. So almost 20 years, 19 and a half years.
That's awesome. So this guy isn't a slouch. The people here that are teaching these classes aren't like the bookworms or the recent college grads. These are guys that actually know how to install tile and what it's all about. So that's awesome.
I installed 15 years. I never owned my own company, but I managed and supervised the companies I worked for. And then I was an installation manager for 3 years. So
cool.
Then during the installation management side, I've transferred over here to Ardex as well.
Wow. So the best thing about the tile business and the worst thing about the tile business? Hit me with it.
The best thing about tile business is if you do things right, you can make a lot of money. You know, guys just don't charge enough. I see on social media all the time where guys are getting, you know, not enough money. I saw a guy the other day said that he charges $30 to waterproof a shower.
Yeah.
That's asinine. Yeah. That's completely asinine. You know, so the best thing is if you do things right, you can make money in a quick amount of time. Bad thing about it is the education. The guys, just like I said, the guys that work for you for 6 months and, you know, barely learn how to cut on a wet saw, now guys that I'm fighting against. Yeah. So, you know, when they're the ones coming in and undercutting me, you know, I charge $5 a foot, they charging $2 a foot. Yeah. So, you know, it's just that's the worst part about it.
So that's the awesome part about this is, you know, it's probably good for all us tile guys to come here and meet together too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a networking thing as well. So
absolutely. And I mean, we've got guys from Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia this week. Yeah. So I mean, having guys from all kind of areas, it makes, you know, for everybody here to be able to talk money, talk scenarios. You know, I don't know if there's anybody here from Florida, but I always pick on Florida about, you know, the only installation method there is spot bonding. Yeah, exactly. So, you know.
Yeah, we know the dangers of spot bonding, right? Thank you, Steven, for this interview. And
yeah, man. Appreciate it.
I can't wait to see you in there and learn a little bit more.
All the water chemically binds with the products, and no water is evaporated, no water is released.
All right, so what's the best part of this class is being around all these other like-minded tile guys. Pretty cool. lot of different people, which I like. Very, very good.
Ardex was founded in Witten, Germany in 1949. It is a family-owned business. Herbert Goller brought Ardex to the United States in 1978 and introduced the first ever self-leveling cement underlayment, Ardex K15. This product drove the growth of Ardex. At the time, the company was based in Coraopolis, Pennsylvania, where they began developing a self-drying technology, which was used in another one of their flagship products, Feather Finish, introduced in 1993. In 2000, they built a massive complex in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. Also in 2000, Ardex Americas expanded its solution offerings with the purchase of the W.W. Henry Company. Henry is one of the world's largest manufacturers of adhesives for all types of flooring installations. In 2013, they opened a campus in Stockton, California. In 2015, they completed an expansion of their Mansfield, Texas facility. In 2017, they completed another expansion of their Dallas, Georgia plant, increasing its size by 50,000 square feet. Their product line includes building products for concrete finishing and repair, products for waterproofing of building structures, quick-setting cements, screeds, subfloor preparation agents, subfloor smoothing compounds, epoxy-based industrial floor coverings for floor areas in private and industrial premises, sealing compounds to be applied beneath tiles, adhesives for tiles, natural stones and insulating materials, joint mortars for tile and marble, sealing compounds for the building trade, wall smoothing compounds for smoothing wall surfaces, floor covering and adhesives for carpet. Ardex is a powerful company with excellent products. Ours being X5 thin set, which seems to be able to handle anything and everything we need to do.
This would be for when you're doing a thin pour. If you've got to go thicker than a half an inch, then you're basically going to use the smoother.
Bye already? I didn't even get to say hi. All right. What's the point of all this? We're just trying to better serve our customers and try to stay up to date with all the new products that Ardex has to offer. A really great company. They realize that the more educated their installers are, the people that use their products are, it's better for them. So it's better for Ardex. It doesn't do anybody any good to have installers putting in product that they don't understand, and that's going to fail. So they educate us, and that's a great thing. And this is all part of having experience. I know a lot of guys out there will talk about the experience they have, 20 years experience, 30 years experience. That's all well and good, but what does that mean to the customer, right? Part of having experience, in my mind, is having the humility to know what you don't know. Okay, so our experience tells us that there's constantly new products coming out and that we have to stay up to date on the new products. So that's what we try to do, and that's what we're doing today. We're educating ourselves, and we educate ourselves in order to better serve the customers and in order to make us into the experts. See, we want to be the experts on our jobs, and this kind of education, this kind of continuing education ensures that we have the knowledge we need in order to do a great tile job for you or your friends and do your home justice. You know, your home, your biggest investment, right?
Be sure to download the Ardex app, which is a great resource for any technical data.
This is, yeah, so there is a this is definitely on the high side. So if you try to put this on the wall, it's going to fall right out. So what you're looking for if you are doing walls is just to back off the water to the low water side.
That's just slapping it on there.
Yeah, I mean, that's no back buttering, that's, I haven't tamped it in, I haven't done anything.
All right, here I am with the sales rep, Jeff. Jeff, what are your duties with Ardex?
Okay, my name is Jeff Simone, and I am the sales rep for Georgia and Florida. I'm tile team lead, so we have a couple people in Florida that work for us. Been with the company for about 8 years now.
How many?
8.
8 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so he's not a spring chicken with Ardex.
So I was the first sales rep hired for the new tile division that is in the U.S. So it's been we've seen some great changes over the years.
Awesome. So what's a little bit different about Ardex that you guys bring to the table that other suppliers or other manufacturers don't bring to the table?
Yeah. So what's great about our company is a German company. We've been doing latex modified thin set since the 60s. We have very highly engineered products that you can get all over the world. And the great thing about it is it's all tested in Germany. So every place, let's say you want to buy X77, it's exactly the same here in the US as it is in China. So our stuff is very, very consistent. It all has to go to one place and be tested, so it's all the same.
What do you think is the best thing about the tile business?
You know what I think I like about tile businesses? I think it's super creative. I think some of the guys that are out there, you see some of the pictures on the internet, unbelievable what some of these guys do. They're master craftsmen, and I just love to see what our customers can do with our products. It's really, really cool.
Awesome. And where can people find you?
So they can call me or email me at jeff.simone@ardex.com. Anybody in my area, or if you're going to be doing jobs that are out of the States, I can definitely get you hooked up with an Ardex rep. We definitely go on jobs. If you need help or you need me to go look at some things, I will go there for sure. And then if you're doing any large projects, anything over 5,000 square feet, I can have a special warranty written for you specifically for that job. You can give that to the building owner and know that it's backed by Ardex.
Yeah.
That is called our System 1 warranty.
Yeah, so Ardex, a really big company that's making great products that they obviously stand behind.
Right.
Really important.
Right.
All right, Jeff. Anything else?
Yeah, so one of our biggest things with Ardex is training. We're all about training. We train about 8,000 to 10,000 people a year. Right now, today, we're at our training facility. We had about 25 to 30 people today, and we've gone through all of our products. It's hands-on. You want to wear jeans when you come to one of these trainings because you're going to be using a trowel. So our stuff's a little bit different. It mixes a little different. We teach you all the tricks with our products. Once you do that, you will absolutely love Ardex stuff. So come to one of our trainings. We have them here. We're in Dallas, Georgia today. We have them all over the country. Come and see us, and we'll show you how to do it right.
Yeah, and that's going to set any tile installer apart out there. I always like to say, we're not just slapping down tile. We're not just sticking thin set on the floor and sticking tile to it. Here, we're actually going to learn what the products do and what the best product is for our application. And Ardex has a ton of really good products. And really, thanks for having us, Jeff, and thanks for doing the interview.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Ben and Jason here from Hamilton Tile, and we've had a couple days after our Ardex Academy course where we went and checked out some new products and saw some new things, and just been contemplating what we thought about it. So, Jason, what did you like best about the Ardex Academy?
It's always nice to get together with some like-minded people that, you know, share your same values and I guess enthusiasm about the trade. You know, that's good times, seeing people that, you know, you've worked with for a while, you know, meeting new faces, meeting the company reps and all that stuff. You get to see new products that you don't necessarily have access to, and, you know, Yeah.
So what product were you pretty excited to see while we were over there?
I guess the 8+9 waterproofing. We haven't really forayed into that product too much. I might give it a try, just, something different. A couple of their mortars that places don't stock, that we don't really have easy access to, that's really what it's really all about. Just see stuff that you normally don't get to see.
So what's the 8+9?
It's just cement-based waterproofing compound.
And what advantage does that have over Schluter systems, would you say?
You can get the flood test a little quicker. It conforms to oddball shapes a little easier. That's about the two main ones I can think of.
And does it have a similar factory warranty as Schluter?
I believe so. Actually, I think it might even have a little bit better if you use their entire system. But it's comparable.
So you have to use their entire system, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I had kind of the same outlook on it. I really enjoyed meeting all the like-minded tile guys, because when you're there, you're ultimately only going to meet people that care about tile and that are passionate about it. People that don't care are not going to go to an Ardex Academy or even participate in continuing education. So that was really cool. We got to hang out with Kris Nardone, probably the top tile guy in Atlanta, I would say. Cain Curtis, he's one of our good friends and also a really top tile guy. He spends a lot of time at these continuing education courses in order to stay updated on the new products and all that kind of stuff. Met a couple new guys, a guy named Nick. He was really cool, and he works over in the Dallas area. I liked talking to him. Met a couple guys from Greenville, South Carolina. Joe and Ben. They were really cool. Ben was telling me I remember his name so well because that's my name. But he was telling me he uses USG products for his showers, and we get to kind of catch up on what the similarities, differences, and why it's better, or what the drawbacks compared to what we use is. So we had to continue a lot of conversation about that. I really liked to see the AM 100. What was it? A leveling compound, basically.
Patching, ramping mortar, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, that was something else. Just as far as the usefulness of that product, we saw some different dry pack material that we may use for packing pans. What was that called?
I want to say it was A38 mix. It was a rapid setting dry pack mix, because the problem with if you use liquid membranes is the pesky cure time for a mud bed before you can paint it. Well, this solves that problem. Yes, it's a little bit more, but our time is worth more than what material cost is.
Yeah. And then we got to the presenter Steve, and I had the interview with him. He gave a really interesting history of Ardex. I'm a history guy, so I enjoyed that part, talking about what the founding was like and the different products they came up with. That was really interesting to see. What did you think of the lunch, Jason? Was it a pretty good spread?
Oh no, it was good lunch. Real good lunch. They take care of you.
Yeah, very good lunch. And Jason was talking about meeting the reps, and I thought to myself about what the advantage for our customers are of knowing the reps. And the good thing about having good relationships with your product reps and making sure the company you hire has good relationships with your company reps is that if something goes south, or if you need something, you have access to these people and a special relationship with them. So it's only human nature, they're going to treat you a little bit differently. So that's an upside of participating in these type of things. I was impressed that Ardex does this. The Academy's been there for a while. Sometimes it's hard to do continuing education because, frankly, we're working. And I understand why a lot of people can't do it, but you have to almost make time to do this stuff because it really is important. And if you're working 14, 15 hours a day, you can't see anything in the future except what's right in front of you. So we try to look into the future in order to secure our spots as the top tile guys in our area. That's what you have to do. That's a lot of the reason why someone like Kris Nardone is the top guy around here, is because he's involved. And that's the difference between hiring us and just hiring just randoms, is that, are they doing this kind of stuff? Probably not. So wow, I really enjoyed going to the Ardex Academy. It was really neat to check that out. Yeah, so if any of you guys out there watching this video are interested in getting some continuing education, I hope I convinced you that this is more than a paper sword. Yes, we got a certificate at the end of this educational thing, but it's not about, we don't do it for the paper. All the paper is it symbolizes that we attended. It's just a symbol. That's it. And it's so much more than that. It's not about the paper. Something to think about. Credentialism is important, but it's ultimately the reason we do these kind of courses and continue our education is so much more than just having a credential. Meeting other tile guys, meeting the sales reps, learning about the new products so we can better serve our customers. That's why we do it. All right, Ben and Jason from Hamilton Tile. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's going to be a lot more stuff coming out. And comment as well with your opinion. Would love to hear it. Ben and Jason, Hamilton Tile, over and out.